pants. I guess that. So I finished the little clouds. I finished setting up my room of requirement for now. Me and Rin finished it after I ended the last live. So nice of you. I do it in most channels I mod for. That would make sense. So it's all pretty. I love the greenery. It looks just like my common room though. That's the funny thing. I have one where became a VIP is 50k, so I keep 100k spare. Oh. So much. I think that happens. I do a lot of lurking. I'm surprised I haven't gotten there yet, but I had more with Travai, but I dropped 5k on her. Yum, more of this. Yeah, that's a lot. Holy crap, that's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do.
I would just double check
student
it.
such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
I don't know, for some reason I felt like I needed to make sure that wasn't off. Ah, echo. My bad. I was checking sound. That would be my fault. Which is weird, because it usually blocks that out. Oh, so far to go.
Practices of the dark.
Probably should have muted my mic while listening and checking it. Because yesterday it got off for some reason. Wait, I don't think I've gone this way. Stairs. Interesting. There's a Merlin trial. And another one. This is better than having to run through all of this. That's for sure. Hogwarts Valley. Something needs lit there. Oh, it's a Merlin trial right there. That's why. The echo went away, did it?
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madame Luong, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
I'm here. Sorry I'm late. All good, Trevai.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It's just an invisibility potion. Where would it be? There you go.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
I just hurt my back Fortnite dancing at EG. I had Tin Man on my phone while I was working out and showering and such. And then, fuck, I'm old. So you were lurking. That's fine. You were busy doing things while you were lurking. It's all good.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
So what she sells.
And what do you have for sale?
Only have about 30 minutes till I have to leave for Stingray's graduation thing. High UV today. Oof. Protection! What's this? Leech juice. I get plenty of that. Hot to the touch. One clutch of these and an ingredient of Endurus potion. Ashwinders rise from the dying embers of magical fires and then slither off to the dark corners to lay their eggs. Though usually found in dwellings, some seem to have risen from the abandoned campfires and left clutches of eggs in nearby rocky areas. Oh yeah, I finally collected some of those.
A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen.
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Now back to him. Should we fast travel or fly? I'm gonna fly. Only because. What are you? You're a bush?
Comes to potions, have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
If I have to do it again, I'm gonna charge him extra. Pioneer's cap. What are we going to be learning?
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Very well.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court, the ever-changing game. Akio.
Okay.
Try to beat that.
Wrong curse. No, this one.
That was one for the ages. Akio. All in the wrist.
Uh-huh. Damn.
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Akio.
I need to get 50 to win.
Lucky shot. Tie game. At least you didn't beat me.
It's only because one of mine bounced off. Cocky ass.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I don't know how many times I need to do this, but sure.
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court, the ever-changing game.
Oh yeah, so I didn't have to do it again.
Akio. Nothing to it. That was one for the ages. Akio. Try to beat that.
I have to try not to hit those little jug things. I'm just gonna be a little hard.
Not bad. Not bad. Akio.
Move your head.
I'll let you have that one. Well done. You beat me.
I think he's really bad at this game.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky. I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
This isn't Sebastian. You said dibs on Sebastian. This is not Sebastian. Sebastian's the Slytherin dude.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Yes, he's a child. They all are. Did you know that if you scream 69 times at 4:20 in the morning, a mythical figure called your mom will beat the shit out of you? Not here. Have your mom get the stuff and I'll make them.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do.
Learning I know.
Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
Uh-huh. A, X, A, Y. We got
You've
1
got it
minute.
now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Every nighttime.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
I can see who has the most channel points. Me, ha 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 ha.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
So now I gotta
This way.
follow you? Where are we going?
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Not really. It's gonna take a minute. EG has the most at 9,200. Holy.
How did you find this
Dude.
place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
EG saving so he can bully you. Yes, probably.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
I have 3.6k, but it says I have 4.1. Huh. Maybe it hasn't caught up to where you use them. Hello there.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
All time points?
It may
Or how
take a
many
while
you've
to get
spent?
the feel for it. Mimic my
Maybe.
wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Ringo. Okay.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
That ain't gonna feed Ryuk. I'm gonna need another slot. I guess. We can replace. Expelliarmus.
How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Ah. Says I have 4.1k channel points. I don't know, Raph. I don't understand it.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Because I have Incendio, I think, upgraded to where it does a ring around me for whenever I'm fighting multiple. But this one goes a hell of a lot further. And Incendio only has a certain reach. So I was just thinking that maybe this one could help.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Okay, so Wrath was asking me if I want spoilers or no. No, I don't really want spoilers, but I'm going to take a wild guess.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you
Oh,
just come
shit.
from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Hmm. What exactly should we say in this predicament? I promise not to say anything, or no need for threats? And yes, Wrath, I believe it. No need for threats.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
I was hoping to see you.
Uh-huh. Why are you crossing your arms like that?
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldritch Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Aura. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience, but you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died. So I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Was my guess correct?
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Okay, yeah, I heard that. I just kind of spaced it.
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Talking about his dead wife.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend. See now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
What, have you been looking into this or watching other stuff? Because I have a feeling Professor Fig's gonna turn out to be the bad guy. Like, there's just a gut feeling that she's putting too much trust into him. There's something wrong there. Especially if his own wife sent the port key away to someone else and couldn't trust him with it. No, just a gut feeling as well. Yeah, just...
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
They were spoiling it hours after it was released. Oh.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Where is it? Oh, it's right below me. Pretty sure Fig is the bad guy. Yeah, I mean, that's not really a spoiler to me at this
It's time
point.
you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Something just tells me he's the bad guy.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here.
Oh, garlic.
They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
All you know is that she's a professor.
Oh, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
If it's the herbology one, then it is... Why aren't you invisible, dude? Then it's definitely Professor
Quickly
Garlic.
now.
Reaching an enemy undetected allows you to cast Petrificus Totalis. This will permanently incapacitate a weaker enemy or significantly damage a stronger one. I don't have that spell?
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
I don't have that spell, and it's not listed. You should have gotten it when you went into the restricted section.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Creep up on him. And... LBRB is going to use my regular magic.
Revelio.
Or, I suppose we could charge right into their mist. Confringo!
Might as well, because...
Levioso!
Ramrock said so. Ramrock said so. Someone's been taken out loud. I won't
Worth it. I Investigate the goblin presence. Sure.
Revelio. Orders
Search the tower and the
directly
surrounding
from
area.
Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
It was to keep it from being spammed too much. Sorry, Wrath. Look for anything to do with the names. What you find here could be the key to goblin kind finally taking its rightful place in the world. Okay.
Revelio.
Oh God.
I will
Startled
draw
me.
blood. Oh, this'll be a lark.
Good shit. I needed
You
a
can't
hippie.
stop us. Easily diverted. Prepare to surrender now.
Ah! That was B.
I'm a goblin, not a toy.
I hit it.
Not quite. Was that your best? Oh, no. You're so very weak.
Many goblins have always been an instinct towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Glad that's over.
It's alright.
Revelio.
Ooh. Monies! Search, search. I'm not done searching, dude.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Something you might have to do with it? Okay, that's the tower. We're gonna go over here. Anything in here?
Revelio.
No.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Yeah, no shit.
It's locked.
Mm-hmm.
An
Ah,
unlocking
suspicious
charm.
of you.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Gimme.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
I'm gonna have to come back here by myself, ain't I? To do that. Whoa, wait. Move.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Hmm. Ooh.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
I don't know.
Revelio.
Oh. Hello.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Yep,
A
that's right
reservoir
here,
of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
That's okay, Wrath. It happens. Am I gonna drink? Ugh. Old tea. Or coffee. Or whatever liquid that is. So that's why I couldn't do anything with this a minute ago. Where'd you go? Ah. I'm finally alive! Delicious. I could have poisoned myself. We're happy to have you, Rin. Centuries old tea. Yeah, basically. Furry.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Confringo!
I held Y. Why doesn't it work sometimes? I missed it. I missed it again. I was really.
More statues.
Oh shit. Oh no, not white. Oh shit! Oh! Damn. I hit B, but I also hit Y. Explain to me why I didn't change this. No, BB. I'm. Ugh, fuck. I want that on the big one, please. Nope, it did the little one. At least it stumbled the big dude. Oh, it still caught me. Ah. I was surprised by how responsive combat in Hogwarts was during these kind of fights. Yeah. Oh, no. Real big dude. Ah! Here, take some cabbages. I rolled into it, I guess. How do you get away from that? I was stuck in animation there. I was late. I hit the button late. Ow. You can interrupt it with color matching spells?
What a relief.
I don't have that spell yet. Okay. Look, I survived. That's what counts, right? Is that a spoiler? No, she said my nephew's name is what she means. Yeah. Swimming is ass in this game. No shit.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
Yes, they
It is
are.
not your pain to take.
I love the details in it.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
What have we here?
I am a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
That there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies, yes, sir.
Before you go...
I feel bad only because they started popping. Kinda.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
It's so pretty! It's fall time. Who are you?
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind! Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
Ever followed the butterflies once?
Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
We're gonna talk to her first.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seemed as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him. About Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Oh, well, look what we have here.
Flies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
So polite, not barging in.
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village.
You look familiar.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she said she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Can't really see it. My Grandpa Ed, because he is your Grandpa Ed. He wants the relic to repair their falling out between. I'm gonna go with this. Sounds like a trap.
If I retrieve the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb. I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
Okay, I don't think you're gonna tell me about anything with Ranrock.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
Okay.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return.
Lodcock, the sarcophagus has been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first! We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
An entire camp of Rookwood's thieves. I might need assistance.
Unfortunately, we have no time. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock.
Oh, shit.
To think those wretched thieves have their hands on...
Holy hell.
Rookwood has done that match for me.
No. B wasn't working. Nope. Again, B didn't work. Oh, that is coming way too late. I suck at this.
What have you done?
I held Y, it didn't work. Ow.
Might want to look up. That's mine.
This is your first duel, is it?
What are your thoughts on electricity?
That's not what I wanted.
I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks
When in
stunning,
doubt, pull it
Logok.
out.
I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Huh, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
He just used me. And we begin.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
I want the dodo bird.
You can use my brush. Just
Burp.
be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
The beast petting brush is used to nurture magical beasts. Assign the beast petting brush.
That's
I want.
lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Same. I want the pets. Ramen, ranch ramen and cinnamon is so good. I don't know about the ranch part. Nita.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Cold chills. I want a Neasel.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Why ain't he mean? It purrs!
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
I'm already doing that.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when
It
they
looks
see
yummy.
one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Yes.
Hello,
I
Professor.
want to play with the
You
animals.
wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
I want my own.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
And I still want as a pet.
Over here. Come on.
I'm with Ren.
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Where we go?
Come with me.
Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I
It's a
said,
creature.
we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
Mind your head!
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
SMG makes food better.
Stand back.
Is it a hippogriff? It's a hippogriff! Yeah!
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent?
Yes.
Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Excuse me, what the heck do I see at the end of this bridge? I don't know what part you're at.
knowledgeable. I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
Triumph, danger, power. Triumph.
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it, but I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy, and that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things.
What is
Channel
the eyeless?
your magic towards your targets.
So with that being said, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and joining along with Hogwarts today. And hope you had someone got some drops, at least. And I appreciate the raid from Dollar and everyone who stopped in and hung out. And as always, I'll catch you next time. Thank you, Travell. Bye!